After the World Health Organization declared mpox a public health emergency, the Ministry of Health has maintained that there is no new cases of mpox have been reported since the first case fully recovered. However, a spot check at the West Pokot-Uganda border points out to lack of preparedness, and Elizabeth Otieno now has these details.
This is Kanyeru's area at the border of West Pokot and Uganda. Over 500 people cross this border on a daily basis. It is business as usual. Security officers from Uganda are manning the area. However, there is neither screening nor surveillance at this border point. This despite fears over the surge of mpox virus in the African continent. Residents are now living in fear.
Na nikiomba serikali kuu kuanzia kesho, waziri akisikisa mimi vizuri, akuje mara moja apitie hapa aende Amudat, angalie vile hiyo ugonjwa inaendelea. Hiyo ugonjwa imekuwa sumu.
Tunaombea waziri yetu ya afya musukulika kabisa kwa mambo ya kwa sababu hiyo ugonjwa.
Public Health and Professional Standards Principal Secretary Mary Muthoni on Friday conducted an assessment at MoH International Airport to assess the state of preparedness. During her inspection, the PS evaluated screening processes, quarantine facilities, and the readiness of health personnel to manage any suspected cases effectively. The Ministry of Health has maintained that no new cases of mpox have been reported since the first confirmed case fully recovered. 12 people have been screened and 6 suspected cases have tested negative. On Thursday this week, Sweden reported its first case of mpox, making it the first case to be reported outside Africa.
And already the number of cases reported so far this year has exceeded last year's total, with more than 14,000 cases and 524 deaths.
On Wednesday this week, the World Health Organization declared mpox a public health emergency of international concern.
Public health emergency of international concern is the highest level of alarm under international health law.
Researchers are still trying to establish and learn more about the new mpox strain dubbed Clade 1b, which has proven to be highly transmissible through sexual intercourse. Clade 1b has been reported in many African countries.
It's affecting especially people living with HIV and those with advanced HIV disease.
We need to understand the transmission patterns. We need to understand the populations that are risked, and it's dynamic. There are multiple outbreaks that are happening.
We have released about $1.5 million from the WHO Contingency Fund for emergencies, and we plan to release more in the coming days.
Mpox was discovered in the year 1958 in captive monkeys, and the first human case was identified in 1970. Elizabeth Otieno, TV 47, Nairobi.